What is up, everyone? My name is Mr. J, and today I am bringing you another Digimatch. On the left we have Sergio, and he's playing Diaboromon, and I am on the right playing Examon. So, quick story, my cousin Sergio actually doesn't play Digimon too much. He only plays Diaboromon for the most part. So, he doesn't play too much, right? Because that's the only deck. Diaboromon doesn't get that much support. But he came on this day, he played with us, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, he hasn't played in a while. Let me play a deck that he might have like a little bit of an advantage, so it's not too one-sided, since, I mean, he hasn't seen any of the new decks, right? Since like BT23. So yeah, I was like, you know what, let me play something that I think he'll have an advantage in. And so I played Examon, because obviously Examon, you de-digivolve it, and that really hurts me. But I kid you not, the whole crew was backseat dueling the entire this entire match. You'll see Jesus in the back, you'll see Dan just like giving him like tips here and there. It's like, no bro, like I picked this deck so that he could play on his own. But point being, you'll see hands from time to time just like letting him know what to do, which I don't think is fair, but we're just having fun, right? At the end of the day. But here's gonna go into Diaboromon all the way in the back. I'm going to hard play Draco, so probably still looking for pieces. Get the Cordra, memory boost here, get the Draco. He's gonna promote here. Like I said last video though, this was the first time I was testing Examon versus Black decks. And yeah, I mentioned previously that I think the strategy for these decks is just to hard play the Examon Ace. I've been playing the Examon Ace at 3 copies. I bumped it down, or yeah, not bumped it up. Bumped it down to 2. But thinking about putting it back to 3. For scenarios like this versus black decks. Because, yeah, versus black decks, usually they can de-digivolve you and they can try to delete you, but they cannot bottom deck or return to hand. So Examon can stay on the board a very long time, the Ace, if you hard play it. Now here he goes into Diaboromon, that's the CS from BT23, I believe. I think this is the best Diaboromon because he has Alliance here on this one. And it still pops something when digivolving, when attacking. Hits the option card here. I play out the Draco, get 2 hits there. And see, like I said, I think here, best case for me is to play the Examon Ace out. Which I don't do, I'm pretty sure I don't do. I'm going to try to go for the Partition Examon here when it comes back to my turn. So I'll promote. Go into Cordra, swing over the Caramon. Actually, no, I would have to swing over the Diaboro. The Diaboromon's 3k. Yeah, so that's my bad, it's a misplay there. The only reason that matters is because if he has the Infirmon in hand, he can warp into Infirmon using the Caramon effect. So I played a Digimon. So it might have made a difference. But here, end of turn DNA using the Dracomon effect. Oh, no. It doesn't make sense here to go into the Ace. Yeah, go into the Partition Exa, suspend everything. Now I can swing over the token, trash the security, and then delete his Digimon. Right? His Diaboromon should be deleted. I'm not sure what's going on there. Alright, so that's definitely a misplay. Yeah, so I can Examon swing into the token and then delete the Diaboro. He will not be able to unsuspend here, but it does matter if he's able to get rid of this Diaboromon, this Examon somehow. Yeah, that's probably gonna come back to bite me. So you may have noticed, but I am still playtesting Examon. Yeah, see, so he's going to play the Infirmon out here. Infermon's gonna delete the Diaboromon, go into another Diaboro, and that'll digivolve my Examon by 1 stage. So again, that should not have happened. Now luckily, this Diaboro doesn't actually delete my Digimon. He does have blocker on that token though. So just thinking here, with this Diaboromon from, I believe it's EX6, if I digivolve via effect, or I honestly forgot, if I do something, it's kind of a floodgate. If I digivolve or play by effect, I think it's digivolve by effect, he gets to activate the when digivolving effect to play a token. Infermon has the alterns effect to digivolve when he plays a Diaboromon. So, okay, there you go. So I guess it's play. He digivolve the Korja there. Hard play Groundra. Korja will trigger, reduce evil cost, pop one of the tokens. Groundra should suspend something. Okay, yeah, Groundra effect. Oh no, I hard played. Yeah, no, it does make sense. Like I have to suspend something. I'm still gonna upload this. Oh no, there you go. Okay, there you go. Suspend something. Okay, suspend Diaboro. That's what it sounds like. And then end of turn DNA using Draco X effect. I think it makes sense to swing over the Draco, not the Draco, the Diaboro, level 6 here, not the token. I can pierce through, trash the security, and then one more check, and then I will delete the token. Bro, I am not following. You know what? I'm going to upload this regardless so you guys do not play as horribly as me, because I'm not gonna lie, these last 2 Examon matches that I uploaded were not the best. Not on my part anyways. I think my opponents are playing pretty well, but I think me, absolute dog water on my part playing Examon. So again, I apologize. Please read your cards. Examon, as soon as I check security, I can delete a suspended Tamer or a suspended Digimon. So he should not have access to the token. I think it's because I need to get the alt art of Examon. Yeah, I don't think this Examon gets the full effect. If I buy the alt art of the Examon, I get all of those effects. That's how it works, right? But he's gonna scoop it up either way. Somehow I take game 1, despite those misplays. And if you guys already subscribed to the channel, then consider becoming a channel member for 99 cents. You get access to some pretty cool Adventure 01 emojis. Shout out to my current channel members. Regardless, man, like I appreciate the support of my members. I appreciate the support of you guys just watching. Stay tuned for new videos. I got a pretty busy schedule. I go to the Cairo because I'm not young anymore. I'm getting my bilingual ESL endorsement. And yeah. The only day I really have to go to locals is on Fridays. So it kind of sucks because I only get about 4 videos per week. But I was thinking of eventually doubling that, maybe adding a second camera. Yeah, but with my schedule, it's really hard to playtest. So like on this day, we were playtesting, and that's why you see me making a bunch of errors here. It's not like errors, but it's definitely very suboptimal plays with the Groundra. I think if you guys check out the Phoenix Reborn video, they recently popped up with a... Yeah, so the YouTube channel is Phoenix Reborn. I think they're based in South America. I think it's Chile. But they recently uploaded a Examon video, and the list is actually very similar to my list. I'm not playing the level 6s, the Slayer Dramon and the Groundra, because you don't need it. You're never going to partition because the new Examon partitions level 5s, not level 6s. So they're kind of dead cards. I think someone in the last video was mentioning how if you don't play the level 6s, you can never ace. I never want to ace, bro, because it doesn't... They don't stay on board, level 5s. And like I said, the red option card, you have to have both level 5s on the board. Or level 6 and the level 5 on the board. So Miraculous Mega Knight is way better, unfortunately. Oh yeah, but point being, check out Phoenix Reborn. They uploaded a vid. I think the Examon player in that video was playing pretty well. He definitely practiced. Probably has a lighter schedule than I do. Here I go into the ace. Oh, it's interesting. Now I think the ace... Nah, no way, bro. The ace definitely bottom decks highest DP, right? So I think... Oh, he saved it using the token. Oops. Oh, so he saved it using the token. Yeah, so I was going to bottom deck the Diaboro, but he had protection, so he deleted one of his tokens to save him. And just reading these Caramons, I can go ahead, swing, and pierce through. So I'm going to trash one. Oh, I think the trashing is only once per turn. Did I forget the pierce? Examon Ace has pierce, guys. It's crazy how I know the effects of the cards after I play, but like I said, this is why you do play testing. I think against any deck that doesn't have access to Digivolve, Examon is a pretty good deck. I know some people, like I said last video, are playing the red level 3 Dracomon, but I do think the promo is the best rookie. I guess that's a lie. Draco X is the best rookie. But the Dracomon letting you warp into Wingdramon for 3 cost or essentially for free if it has the level 4 on top of it is pretty nice. Here he has the Catastrophe Cannon, I believe, and I was really surprised. I'm like, bro, who plays that in 2025, man? Catastrophe Cannon? How? All right, scramble. Go into Infer. Nothing happens. But if he has the other guy, yeah, he has DCS, which is gonna delete my Digimon. A Draco in the back, Draco X in the back. Memory boost here. Maybe I already have Grounders in my hand. Alright, get the Draco. I must be missing Exa in that case. I might hard play it right now. Yeah, hard play it. Reveal top 4. I do get the Exa. Like I said, hindsight 2020. The next play 100% is to pop the boost and hard play the Examon Ace. Now the errata from BT23 is actually really annoying because he can redirect attacks into like one of the tokens. And like you see Dan in the backseat dueling, bro. He's over here like, no, bro, do this, do that, do this. It's 3 versus 1 right now. Like let my boy play. Let him play. Alright, now Jesus is helping him out. Trying to set up for next turn. Play another errata. I go to 3, promote. Alright, Digivolve into Cordra. Pop both boosts here. Yeah, I shouldn't... No, I think maybe he was gonna have it though. Because I think this Diaboro has protection, so even if I hard play the ace, it's gonna be very difficult here. Like, the only thing I can do is probably, yeah, I think go into Examon from BT23 and suspend down the board. So that'll delete the Kara, or delete the Kurosari. He's gonna save it using the level 3 inheritable. Go into Groundra, suspend the Errata so he cannot redirect the attack, and then prevent the Diaboro from unsuspending. Now if I have the ace, I don't think that's a bad play. Oh, the Diaboro's gonna play a token, delete the Groundra. That's crazy. Okay. Go into Examon here, suspend the board. I'm gonna go ahead, swing into Kurosari. He already used the protection, so he can't use it again. That's gonna get deleted. I get to Pierce. Delete the Errata. And that's it for his board. He's thinking about using the Scramble right now. Looks like he's gonna scramble the Kurosari. Not the Kurosari, the level 5. Yeah, but that option card, I don't know, man. I thought about taking it out. The only good thing about the option card right now is that it's essentially like a Hammer Spark because you can play your level 5s for one less. So 6 cost instead of 7. But I'll be honest with you, man. Sometimes I probably would rather have it be a Hammer Spark or a Ice Wall, something in security. Yeah, he's gonna de-digivolve and then he'll pop it, so I won't even get to partition. So we're gonna move on to game 3. And I think at this point, Jesus just takes over, and I was like, no, bro, Jesus, you cannot take over, my guy. I was like, like I said, I picked a deck that had a disadvantage versus Diaboromon on purpose because I knew my cousin was playing. Like I said, he doesn't play that much, but he's gonna go ahead, take it over. It's all for the content, right? Scramble. Oh, it's very interesting. If I have the Wingdra here, just go into Wingdra and pop the Kurosari. I mean, the crazy part is he could give me like 6 memory. Oh, I'm not gonna do it. I was looking for the X. Okay, Wingdra and Exa. Are you sure I don't have it, dude? That's very interesting. I play the token, delete the Draco. I probably wanted to save the Draco inheritable here. Promo. Swing with jamming. I do go to 3 because of Davis. The option card. For free into Wingdra. Digivolve into Exa. Swing into him. Doesn't have protection, looks like. Gets the token on deletion. Trash the option card. The other Diaboromon should be deleted too, the one that's suspended. But again, a misplay. He's gonna scramble back that guy. Yeah, that token should be deleted. No, bro. No, that token's no longer there. Right, Draco X in the back here. Even though I'm kind of at a disadvantage here, BT23 Exa is pretty much all that's keeping me alive. I'm gonna spawn a token, alliance, 2 checks. Surprisingly, it lives because I'm not sure if that one has protection. Ah, I see. So he's gonna play the errata here, and I'm wondering if I have the Groundra. Because if I have Groundra, yeah, I could just suspend down the Tamer. Now, if I don't have the Groundra, then I don't have game here. So I forgot about the errata. He's like, I'm gonna suspend it to redirect. I'm like, hold on, bro, hold on. I didn't know you had that. No, I do have the Groundra. Right? Am I crazy? I think I have Groundra. No, I don't have it. I have the other Groundra. Damn, that sucks. Yeah, so he takes it there. In that situation, I would have Digivolved into Groundramon, suspended the errata, swung at security to see if I lived at 9k, and then hard played Wingdramon and Digivolve into an Exa in my hand. Or maybe I was missing the Examon, one of the two. But there was a way I could have taken that. Either way, they take it 2-1. The 3v1 Diaboro versus Examon versus me. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed that match, then make sure that you hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. My name is Mr. J. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.